Good morning, PotCoins. Today is Sunday, 26 October 2014. We are currently on block 446611 of the Pot chain. Here's what's been going on this week. The Andy Milonakis campaign was successfully funded on PotFunder, and he'll be receiving over 420,000 PotCoins. The campaign listing claims that Andy is a big supporter of the legalization movement, and he would be actively supporting PotCoins. However, it makes no claim as to how that might happen, so no one is sure of what Andy will actually do for PotCoin. Andy does have a large fan base, with 250,000 subscribers on YouTube and almost 500,000 followers on Twitter. So whatever he does, it will get out to a lot of people. I hope he gives away most of the coins to his fans to get them started with PotCoin, or at least spends them and makes it public, demonstrating how easy it can be to use PotCoins and showing off what he got for his PotCoins. Edibles for Halloween. I've seen a few articles about the possibility that crazies might give kids edibles, especially here in Denver. And now the craziness is spreading to our neighbors, Nebraska, who's all about jumping on the paranoid bandwagon. Yes, it's true that some edibles are almost indistinguishable from some regular candy. And yes, it's true that there are crazy people out there that do want to hurt kids. But it's also true that edibles are expensive. So someone would have to be evil enough to want to mess up a kid, they would have to be stupid enough to not understand the cost, and they would need a lot of money. That seems much less likely than putting a razor blade into an apple. You can buy over 200 razor blades for the cost of one edible. Or they could just use rat poison, also much cheaper than edibles. The point is, parents should look through their kids' candy. It's their responsibility as a parent to keep their kids safe. Maybe they'll get lucky enough to find an edible, then it's a treat for the parent, but don't count on it. There are groups out there trying to ban edibles or impose stupid labeling requirements. My recommendation to those people is stop making up stupid shit to be afraid of and start parenting your kids. Don't run to the government to screw over edibles manufacturers, retailers, and the people who enjoy consuming them. Try talking to your kids instead, and tell them what to look for and how to be safe. A good parent has credibility with their kids. Credibility doesn't come from threats and punishment, it comes from being right. And if you establish credibility, your kids will listen to and believe you. If you only use threats and punishment, your kids will not listen to you or trust you or believe you. Instead, they'll cover up and hide things from you. I know that it's infinitely more difficult to be a good parent than it is to blame everyone else for your failure as a parent, but trying to screw over the edibles producers, sellers, and consumers is not the right answer. Bitcoin's warm glow. Anyone that's mined any cryptocurrencies knows that mining generates more than coins. It generates a lot of heat. And while that's been a problem in the summer months, it could be the solution during these coming winter months. A guy in New York figured out that heating his apartment would cost about $60 a month if he used traditional electric heat, $34.60 with oil, and $18.75 for natural gas. But using Bitcoin mining ASICs, even if they are old outdated ones, like all the Antminer S1s on eBay right now, you would pay a little more in electricity, but the earnings in Bitcoin would actually make it the cheapest option for heating an apartment. And that was considering the current price of Bitcoin. But to all the hopeful crypto enthusiasts, we just keep telling ourselves that the price has to go back up. I know my little mining rig heats my place well enough for me to get a good night's sleep knowing I'm getting some Bitcoin and PotCoin. That's it for this edition of Mad PotCoins. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.